Welcome to Top Shelf Men. I'm Reese. This video topic was inspired by a post I responded to a few weeks ago. The part of the post I wanted to talk about said, "So, guys, I want to share an interesting experience. I recently had a second date. It went extremely well. We get along. We have the same goals. We are a similar age. We agree on a lot of things, including politics. She is an absolute 10. Man, I could see us together and I had butterflies. She was a unicorn." And this reminded me of the blue pill thinking I used to have, back when I was brainwashed into subconsciously thinking that men and women's thought processes work the same. This is completely wrong. I would go on dates with the girls, and the girls would fake interest in the things that I liked. In particular, I remember girls faking a genuine interest in cars and nutrition. This made me think, that particular girl was a unicorn. I felt I was so lucky to find an attractive girl that had the same interests as me. And that is why she seemed like a unicorn to me. Once the relationship progressed, I would realize every single time that the girls faked their interests in things that I liked because they simply found me attractive enough that they wanted to be agreeable to what interested me in order to keep the conversation and the dates going smoothly. Do me a favor, and if you find this content interesting, leave me a like and subscribe to help wake up more men. Now, going back to the story. All this while I thought I had found a unicorn, she was just another girl trying to get me to like her by being agreeable and faking similar interests and values. While I was still very blue-pilled and these girls kept showing me red flags, I would tend to ignore their red flags instead of simply downgrading them to just a plate to spin or dropping them entirely. After all, I thought to myself, where else was I gonna find another hot girl with these same interests and values? As I kept ignoring the red flags and the relationships got more toxic, the girls would eventually just get more disagreeable. And this was to the point that I realized that all our shared values and interests were bullshit. At the time, I thought that these particular girls were devious and liars, but through my red pilling, I realized that all girls are this way. Women's brains are wired completely different from us men. That is why I constantly repeat that the blank slate is bullshit. We have been brainwashed to believe that men and women are the same, and I keep saying, men and women are opposite but complementary. Women process emotion before logic or reason. This means that if any woman is put in front of a male that is a top shelf man in that woman's eyes, she will absolutely change her values, her convictions, and her standards. They will all go out the window if she desires that top shelf man enough. They will suddenly change who they fundamentally are. That is why you hear of lesbians temporarily going straight to have a one-night stand with Chad Thundercock. This is why women are chameleons and why everything they say should be taken as a grain of salt when it comes to their preferences or likes when you are meeting a new woman. Don't let yourself think you found a unicorn because of what she says in the first few dates and after you bang. I think that this is simply another aspect of women allowing a male to lead them because they have a burning desire to be with him. This illusion only lasts as long as she desires you or she sees you as her best reproductive option. The red pill teaches us that women are selective breeders. With that information, when women find someone they see as their best breeding option, women willingly change themselves to try to trap that guy into a relationship. Stupidly, blue-pilled men and red-pilled men trying to kill their inner beta believe they found a unicorn among the sea of land whales and roasties. Throughout my life, I have seen girls that were vegetarians turn into carnivores because they met their meat-eating Chad. I've seen girls that were atheistic and they turn religious when they meet the right God-fearing man. And the same goes for tradcons. A banana carousel riding feminist will turn born-again conservative and Christian if she finds the right blue-pilled alpha. And I've always seen these women turn right back to their base selves if the relationship doesn't work out, falls apart, divorce, or they find a new chat to monkey branch to. This is also why the Matrix pushes the whole female empowerment agenda. The powers that be know that as a voting bloc, adult women are easily malleable, and it's easy to get them to do anything they want based on what they feel is right at the moment. The media and the cultural institutions are all complicit in this too. And they know that their blue-pilled cuck husbands will go along with everything because these cucks are led by their masculine women. All this instead of choosing what is right for our society in the long run. Here are some red pill concepts to keep in mind when meeting women in the dating market. When you meet a girl for the first time, be mindful that if she has genuine desire for you, that you are meeting her representative. Because women do not communicate overtly, they communicate subvertly. It is rare for any girl to outright tell you, well, I like you and I want to knock boots. They instead will show you interest by being as agreeable as they can and faking interest in the things you like and want to talk about. Keep in mind that since you are meeting their representative and women keep up the facade, they can keep up this facade for months. You must also hire slowly and fire fast. This means don't commit to any one girl too quickly and never even consider marriage or moving in together until you've been in a relationship for at least 2 years. This is why you should be spinning plates. Dating non-exclusively will keep you from getting Oneitis or ignoring the red flags. Because when you spin plates, you always have other options. If you follow these rules, you'll prevent yourself from getting Oneitis or thinking you found a unicorn. After all, men lead, women follow, but do not let that make you think that there is any one girl that is a unicorn out there. All women are simply chameleons. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Tell us in the comments below, what have been your experiences with women doing a 180 with their likes, personalities, and convictions? Share this video with like-minded males who think they have found their unicorn. My contact information is in the comments if you have any questions or would like my opinion on your current situation. This is Reese. See you next video.